See it? Right there. You could do it straight or you could do it piecey, which I'm gonna do the next. I'm gonna definitely cut into this baby because yeah, I want it super soft. Hey guys, Coach Kimmy here. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to cut hair with a kitchen scissor. What do you think about that? So I wanna do the Victoria Beckham haircut. I love this haircut, one of my faves. So the first thing you wanna do is, when you're gonna be doing a haircut, you always want a blueprint. Get a blueprint. Some way, somehow, think about how is it gonna start. Now, Victoria Beckham's hair is basically like a posh haircut. So the angle is gonna go like this, and then the back is gonna be tucked in really nice. And this is all shattered and fun. So if you look at her haircut, I'll show you one of my favorite haircuts of hers that I've done a lot. And the same thing here, it's gonna go up on this angle. So I'm thinking right away, okay, what am I doing on that back? So you wanna somehow make a blueprint. So you're thinking of the back of the neck here. So how do I have to take those sections? So I know that this haircut is gonna be higher here. So I wanna say, really my parting is gonna be like that in the back. So I'm gonna take this bottom piece first. This will be like 1. Then I'll take this section, which will be 2, right here, and then this will be 3 and 3. And then the other part of the head will be me texturizing it, making it so it's full, so it's layered. You're gonna have layers over here, just that you have some idea. Okay, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the side and think, okay, you gotta do the nose, the mouth, the chin, and there's the neck. And then the ear is about right here. Now this hair, okay, it's gotta, now we already have the back. Now we gotta think about the side. This side needs to go forward. It needs to be longer, actually probably more on an angle like this. Okay, so you're just having an understanding. Your angle when you're doing that haircut is up, okay? Your fingers are pointing down and your knuckles are up. You need to make sure that you see those lines. All right, now I'm just gonna show it to you. But I think it's important for you to start learning patterns and just learning like, okay, how am I gonna start this haircut? Where am I gonna start it? You always need to understand, I like to usually start in the back a good 80% of the time, because I feel like I make the back as a whole and I do the back separately from the sides and the top. So, and then of course I marry everything together, but it gives me some kind of direction that it just is like, all I have to do is think about the back right now, nothing else. So it keeps your mind clear and it keeps it organized. So I'm gonna wet her, and you guys know I love Formula 18, one of my faves. So I have Formula 18 and then I have some Day for, because she's got a lot of blonde, but just to like wet it a lot more. And then I'm gonna section her right away, like I did in that picture. Oh. And then you'll just keep spraying it as you go along. Formula 18 is the best because it just has such good pH balance in it. And it brings the hair back down. So she's a blonde, this mannequin head, super blonde. We highlighted her and did all kinds of things to her. So we want to make sure, you know, it is nice and hydrated. All right, so now we're going to go to the top of the crown, to the back of the ear, get that front part out of the way. Don't even think about it. Get it out, clip it out of the way. Okay, got that. Now I'm going to go to the other side, straight down, go right behind the ear, right there. Get this out of the way. All right, now I'm gonna divide it in half. Even if they have a side part, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna divide this in half. And now I'm gonna take just a section on the bottom. And then I'm gonna flip this up, clip it. And I'm gonna wet this more. Now I'm gonna use more water because I use a lot of the Formula 18. I feel like you don't, and once you have that in there, you don't always have to keep spraying it again and again because it's gonna get thicker on that hair. So once you spray that in, it puts all that pH balance in that hair, then you could use water, just add it to it. Okay. So this is not really Day, even though it looks like it says Day. I put water in there with it because I like the spray bottle. Okay, and here we go. Kitchen scissors. Ooh, let's see how it comes out. Now you always want to make sure too, their head is forward. Okay. I want to get this close for you, so you're not gonna see me much, just so you know. I really want you to see this hair. So you could do it two ways. You could grab this hair up and cut it right there, or you could just start by grabbing that in. Kitchen scissors. Now you're gonna take the next section, grab it up. That other little piece came in with it, which is fine. And I'm gonna grab one more, but you know what? I need it really, really wet. Normally you'd wash them. Okay, now I'm just starting this out. And basically you're gonna start seeing this form. And now I'm going to take this section, comb it up, and I like to comb it up too because it gives it a little bit more of a stacking effect. And I pull it up a little bit. All right, so let me just check that now. Now I'm just going to really pull it up and just trim it a little bit more. Now the next section, that's like section 2. Section 2. Now you can look to where that guide is. You can see it right under there. But I would also, now this is important. Don't forget this angle is going to be this way and this angle is going to be this way. So you can pull this whole side up. Now do it on a mannequin head so you can really see it first, and then you could you're following through to the guide that was there that you took up piece by piece. This is just another way of doing it, but you're leaving this part long because we are gonna cascade it down. Actually, I need it a little bit shorter. Okay, so I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go higher here. Yeah, that's gonna look great. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here. Now I'm going high, and you see that I'm on this angle going down. Gonna do this part. Now I'm just gonna check it. And this part I want on this angle, so I'm gonna go to the angle, go to the side, I'm gonna go to this side. A little bit more right there. And of course, that's just gonna layer it a little bit more. But I love this real tapered back. And you could even cut these off. Like, let's just say we wanted it to start from here stacked, which is, you know what, let's just do that. I want this tighter here, so I'm actually just gonna cut it straight. Make it tighter here. Listen, you can change it. When you're seeing something and you don't like it, you're like, okay, I'm not liking that because her hairline is too long. So now the next one, I'm gonna go really on the angle where this will be tapered to the back and it will be separate, which I like it. And her hair, Victoria Beckham, the one that I love the most, that hair, it's totally, this whole back is so short and stacked. So I'm just gonna go straight with it. Yeah, and I'm also gonna put like a little line in there coming back because I want it to be soft but yet And you're always point cutting if you need softness. If there's too rigid of a line, just point cut. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna take the next section. Now this will be the one that I'm gonna really angle. And this would be section 3. Okay, wet that baby. And all you're thinking about is the back, that's it. And of course you have to think about like where we're gonna connect it to the front, a little bit on this corner, but I definitely have the plan because I put the plan on the paper, the blueprint. All right, so now I'm gonna get that out of the way and I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna go to where that section was. Here you go. You're gonna look for your guide. I see my guide right there. Pulling it up, now I'm coming down. Perfect, this is exactly where I wanted to start laying. Okay, now that will go right into the front, perfect. Now you're gonna start seeing this beautiful stack, okay? It's gonna start to have a beautiful ledge right here, gorgeous. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the other side. You're taking and you're putting it on this angle, okay, right here. And you're looking for the guide that you cut just before. And I'm coming down on that angle. I'm cutting all that off because this is where the beautiful Victoria Beckham haircut is. It's like stacked here, sexy, sexy, and this nice strong front. Okay, now we're gonna go to section 4. Now, do I advise you doing it with hair scissors, kitchen scissors? I advise you to do it with hair scissors, which you could buy them at Sally's, you could get them on Amazon, you can get them everywhere and anywhere, just a new pair of scissors. But these are brand new anyway, kitchen scissors, so they're nice and sharp. Otherwise, when you have dull ones, they're just so bad. And really, a good blade really makes a big difference in a haircut, but I'm just doing a mannequin head. Would I ever do it on real hair? Never. I would never use kitchen scissors on real hair. So, just to put it out there and let you guys know, I'm coaching you and guiding you because some of you guys do take your kitchen scissors and cut your hair, because that's what you told me in all the notes and all my comments. However, just get a new pair. You know, if you're gonna use a good scissor, not that you have to get a great scissor, but at least get a new pair of kitchen scissors so it's a clean, nice blade. Even when I use my razor, you could razor this. This haircut could be super easy razoring too. And oh, I love a razor. So that will be the next one I'll show you guys how to razor it. All right, so now I'm coming up. And you're gonna take like half, okay? You're thinking like we're going up the ladder. Now we're like up higher where the section is here, but the weight line is gonna be right here. And you're bringing it down. Okay, so I want to be on that angle. I'm bringing it up to my guide. Okay, there we go, it's right there. And of course, because I'm pulling it out a little, you're gonna have beautiful softness on that hair. Don't have it straight down. If it's straight down against that head, it's gonna be a very harsh line. You guys know me by now, I do not like harsh lines. Oh yeah, but I do like beautiful soft weight lines, and I see it. See how that baby's just coming out so nice. Yeah, I love the Victoria Beckham haircut. It's so fun to do. Now, if I razored it, I would be like, that's how I razor it, just so you know. All right, but now I'm not. I got the kitchen scissors. I'm going on that angle, looking for my guide. It's right there. Beautiful, beautiful stacking. And then I'll figure out what to do with this back. You know, because of her highlights and all that, I could taper it real good. I can make it super, super tight even more. You know, lots of different things. And if this is like too rigid, I will soften it like this, just so you know. Like, I like softness in hair. I don't like it super rigid. So I just cut little points because points make everything much softer. All right, now we're gonna go to the top. right, I'm gonna look at where that beautiful, now I'm gonna point cut it. I'm not cutting it straight. I want to point cut it because I want it to be super soft. I want it to be a little bit longer than the guide, just a little, because I like this nice and soft and wispy, because that's how hers is. It's not like a fine definitive line. And I'm going around. I see my guide. Gonna soften that baby. Oh yeah, now you can really see how strong that line is, right? See it? So nice, so nice. I don't really have to do much here. Okay. Yeah. And that will be sexy as could be. Now, one thing that I want to do before I go to the side, I like to lift this up and I like to really point cut it even more. Okay, so I'm going to lift it. I'm going to get in there and either go up. See, if these are my good scissors, I would like kind of just soften it, and I would texture it right here. See where the bend is? Right after the bend. Little tiny, 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 tiny baby pieces. So I can do it with the scissor. It actually worked. Little tiny, tiny pieces. And I want this super light and airy because I want this to have maximum power. So that's how we're gonna do that. Now I'm gonna take that section 1 at the top crown. I'm gonna take the section right below it and do the same thing. And I'm also gonna see if I need to do it anywhere else, and I'm going to push that aside. Do I need to do any here? I just want a little lift in. Now listen, I could go right at the bend here because it's lower and it's not going to show, and it will just stack this more. Yeah, this will stack even better. Now I took that part right there, the mohawk. Now I want to take a little bit to the left side, do the same thing. See those little pieces? What they do is they make the hair so much lighter. So it's kind of like you're taking these pieces out. So this hair, the long hair, will stay on top of that hair and make it fuller. Because you guys know I love full hair, right? The Jaclyn Smith haircut, Farrah Fawcett, all that is like my iconic fun hairstyles to do. And I don't need to do it there. And I'm gonna see, do I need to do one more here? I'm just gonna do a little texturizing because I want this to be nice and full too. Okay, and now I'm going to do a little bit here. Pull it straight up. Remember, this is going to be like a horizontal line, and you're just softening everything. It doesn't even really need to be, it just really needs to be textured. It doesn't even have to be cut on the ends because it's so nice and textured anyway. And one more right here, just right at the bottom a little. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go to the side. Now we'll do her more dominant side first. She's got a great bang already. I did her bangs. You could see that haircut in another video. And you know what? I love to have beautiful backgrounds. You know, because sometimes life could be so tough and difficult and we just need to like disconnect and be like, okay, beautiful ocean, beautiful birds, beautiful sky. Okay, life is as easy as I make it easy, right? Like we have to use our word and use our mindset and shift the brain when things get hard and difficult in life, because life is hard at times, right? At times. So now you're gonna see that the beautiful angle. Look, it's right here. You're just gonna come straight down. You could just cut it straight off if you wanted to, or you take it by sections, where I like to take the sections this way. So now we're thinking of a ladder again, right? I'm gonna move that. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna connect. See it? Right there. You could do it straight or you could do it piecey, which I'm gonna do the next. I'm gonna definitely cut into this baby because yeah, I want it super soft because her hair is super like pretty and soft and wispy on those ends. Okay, that's 1. 3 sections, that's it. Make it easy. It's falling right into place, so you're starting to see it, right? See the shape. Okay, right here. Beautiful. See how it's coming out? So gorgeous. That nice, beautiful stack. Now, the one thing that I want to do is, because her hair is so fun and full and crazy, I do like to take this and even texture it more. Okay, so I love the volume. So look where the thing. Now, the most important thing to remember is when you're going to texture, it's called notching. I like to call it notching. You're always gonna look for that bend, but just remember when you're on the top of the hair, you can't do it at the bend because you don't want it to poke straight out. That's the purpose of not doing it at the top. Everywhere else, you really can do it at the bend if you wanted more fullness, but not at the top so you can see it. Do you understand? So otherwise, everywhere else, it'll just show fullness there. All right, so the bend is there. I'm gonna go on top of that bend. I really wanna shatter this hair up a little bit, and I am definitely gonna cut into it a little bit more. Well, these scissors are definitely not that easy. And I'm gonna use my other scissors to see for the other side. Doesn't make a difference. I'm really getting rid of that hair. Whew. Less and light in that hair. Oh yeah, beautiful. Even here it's thick. Okay, right here. Just cut little tiny baby pieces. Little. Think of meow, meow, just a little tiny meow. Nothing major. I remember a guy telling me that one time. I remember thinking, that is so crazy. But he said, you know, when you put on eye, like stuff for your eye, it's you dot it. You only need a tiny bit. So it's the same thing. Use just a tiny little edge of those scissors. That's it. And then I'm gonna see, do I want the very bottom? This is the next one to the bottom. I'm gonna texture this too, because I really want it fun and playful. And light and airy. Oh yeah, that is looking so good. So good. All right, now we're gonna go to the other side. All right. See, if you guys follow me, you guys could totally do this haircut, no problem. You just have to walk with me with a mannequin head and do it. Right? Practice is the mother of mastery. You really want to make sure that you're practicing and get really good at it and make it phenomenal. Try it with kitchen scissors first. And if you could do good with kitchen scissors, you know you could do good with real scissors. Listen, sometimes I think of my daughter's dad. He would dirt bike ride. And when he would go into the back where his house was, there was a big like clay pit, but it was so sandy and it was really hard to do, like to dirt bike race in sand. But you know what was amazing? He became so much better because it was so much harder to learn in sand. But because he did it, he became so much better. So when you try it with something else that's hard, you'll be so much better, right? So just think of it that way. Or you could just be the professional and just do it right away with good scissors and you'll be ahead. But you know what? One thing that I've been learning, so many people don't trust hairdressers. Like from all my, followers that like leave me comments and stuff, they're always saying like they haven't had their hair done in such a long time because they don't trust their hairdresser. They don't know what they're doing. So, that's why sometimes you have to make these videos so people can cut their own hair because the hairdresser's not thinking or listening. That's why I love to train hairdressers, because I like to teach them to think. Honey, you got to teach everybody how to think, like for themselves too, not just teach them what to think, but how to think, right? All right, so look, we're taking the guide from right here and we're going to go down. Here we go. And then of course, you know, you gotta check this baby. And then I'll point cut it because I want it nice and soft. Oh, I was gonna do this with my other scissors. Yeah, maybe I should. All right, let's just do it. Okay. And these scissors, because people always ask me what scissors I'm using, those are the scissors I'm using. If you could see them, just screenshot it and you can get them. And where I got them, I don't know, because I have scissors from a long, long time ago. So I don't even remember. I probably have about 20 pairs of scissors because I love scissors. And I use different scissors for different things. All right, so, and you could have their head up a little bit more if you wanted. All right, so here we go. How much nicer that is though. So much nicer. I'm gonna pull it up and soften it even more. Okay, now you check it, you look. Yep, and you always make the nose the guide. Okay, so you grab them and you see, can you marry them together right there? Yes. So it's looking really, really cute. Look how cute it's looking. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You're gonna be able to crush this haircut. You're gonna do great. And then I'm gonna do this last one and then I'm gonna texture it. And then we'll blow dry it. Easy peasy, guys, keep it easy. Have the blueprint. Now this was like a ladder, right? 1, 2, 3, done. Done, done, done. I see the line, the guide, and I'm using my imagination to cut the points on that imaginary line. Okay, now I'm gonna take it up like I did before. I'm going to, so this is definitely much easier to do when you have good scissors. Now I'm gonna just soften that hair. And right here, I just have to make it a little thinner too. 1, 2. Definitely soften it. And then let's see, do I need one more? Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the very, very bottom. The next bottom, right here. Okay, and then if you wanna make the line stronger, you can just cut the little pieces underneath to make it a little bit stronger. And then check it. And I do want to make her bangs piecier, so I want to show you how to do that too. All right, so now you're gonna look at and comb the bangs forward, comb the sides where they belong, comb everything where it belongs, and then you pull this up. Okay, look where the bend is, and then you're gonna notch. I just want to soften these two. Notch it a little bit more where it's heavy. It's not heavy here, it's heavy right here. Now I'm going to go to the next piece. Think of a forest, right? You're looking, where does it need? This one needs a little bit everywhere. 1, 2, 3. And just, and then this last one. Okay. And it will just soften those bangs even more to make them more beautiful. And I just want to do this piece a little bit more. I feel like it's thick right here. And that's what you do. You look, you see, oh, where is it thick? It was thick right there. That looks so much better. Right, and right here too. Right here, soften it. All right, now we're gonna blow dry. All right, stay tuned, okay? Because I'll be right back.